today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. On first down, Lawrence. He's going to get this to Austin, complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. This defense for the Jets, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
From the 27, Lawrence finds the open target, Arnold. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. Now Lawrence. And complete here to Carlos Hyde. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're going to go to the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Arnold. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's
under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Boy, Charles, that time he took a bad situation and made it worse.
Yeah, you're almost putting together a nice little song there, aren't you? Because it's something you'll see from young quarterbacks. They have that tendency to retreat backwards instead of stepping up in the pocket.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Returning from his end zone is Ty Johnson. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. First carry for the former Tar Heel, Michael Carter. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They go play action with Wilson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is Wilson. He finds Corey Davis. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. It's taken to the 26. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. And partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. It's Arnold. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
Every time I see James Robinson make a run, as we just saw there, one word comes to mind for me, and that's determined. Undrafted, out of Illinois State, always doubted, and all he did, finished 6th in the NFL in rushing. What a find he was in 2020. He expects that continue in 2021.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight.
Touchdown, Jaguars! Marvin Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. The return man, Ty Johnson. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They'll look to get something started. They need to. Down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Carter to start the drive. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The numbers on the ground for Carter a week ago. 21 carries, 54 yards, and a touchdown.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Dwayne Smoot able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. Corey Davis with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to a field goal. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Here's Lawrence. Man open, here is Jones. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
A very nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. Robinson a first. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Could almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jets have recovered. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
7 yards, the pickup there. From the 44, Wilson. Again, he finds more. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Here's a give to Carter, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. 8 yards to go on second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
On third down, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He finds his man complete. That's more. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Carter. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Another run on second down with Carter. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaking up on the play. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I got one. Check, Mike.
On first down, Wilson. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14 to 10. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Back to the ground. This time it's Hyde. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Over the middle, he's got Chenault. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Throwing again on second down. Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go? Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Malcolm Brown at 3 bills and some change comes in to drop the hammer. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
The Jets on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And the grab by Croft. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Tackled there by Rayshon Jenkins. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A give, Carter running right. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Here's Wilson to throw. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try to run for it with Carter. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. One more time with Carter. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Michael Carter in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was capped off by the rookie Michael Carter's touchdown run. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Jalen Smith, the NFC's leading tackler in 2020, there on the stop defensively. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. And And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Well, the Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
I think they tried to fool him on that one. You know, being able to throw the ball to the fullback position. No one was fooled on that play.
No, lost yardage. You think they should yank that one from the playbook, at least for the time being?
I think what you do is you take it out and you evaluate it next week in practice.
Throwing is Wilson. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half. Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And, oh, that nearly the first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. That'll be caught right side. Chenault with it. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Austin.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 2nd down now, it's Robinson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Hopkins' kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance. So that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The rookie Zach Wilson and the Jet offense set to go to work once more. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And his throw is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Wilson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. A handoff for Carter. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Now it's Wilson. Over the middle, complete. It's Davis. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Now it's Wilson. Touchdown! Elijah Moore hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jets will extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 15 now. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Rookie Trevor Lawrence of the Jaguar offense ready to take over. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Throwing the out route and complete. It's Arnold. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Play action. It's Lawrence. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit. On play action, Lawrence. And a dump off here to Robinson. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. From midfield now, Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains. standings here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down.
Jones has it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Now Lawrence to throw. On the slant, he'll get it to Jones.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Here's second and a yard.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. The Jaguars on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Caught by Jones.
And the Jags are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
78 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Touchdown, Jaguars! Dan Arnold, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars get a score closer. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it culminates in a Jags touchdown. Now here's Johnson.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
So we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC as the Jets come back out on offense.
And for them right now, not a done deal. They are holding down one of the final 3 wildcard spots with 2 weeks to go, but you know, there are others, Charles, kind of nipping at their heels a bit.
And, Brandon, it's always worth keeping in mind, and I have to keep writing it down for myself. Remember, it's 7 teams in each conference now making the playoffs. So that brings more important games to the end of the season. So, in theory, more teams alive for a postseason berth later in the year.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Here's the throw dropped off to his fullback.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
A throw to the flat for Carter.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Miles Jack there to make the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. 54.
Now Wilson.
And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Here's Wilson. He will find Davis on the left side complete.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. On first down, Carter. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Michael Carter with his second TD of the game, his sixth on the year. And the Jets stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is up to 15 now. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars down by 15. 2:05 to go. They're going to need a Christmas miracle to pull this one out as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Lawrence, caught out left side by Robinson.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here into the hands of Jones.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Now Lawrence on first down. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Connection made with Shenault.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. That's going to be caught. It's Shenault.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Lawrence going to throw again.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Lawrence.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Jets are going to get the football back.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start on the ground. Carter.
And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
3 yards remain for 2nd down. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take the knee. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. And they take a knee. When you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Jets, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers come to town. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, the slide continues as they drop now to 3-12. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.